are now watching. What you gotta do is get into it.
The number you have dialed. Please note, the new number is...
Welcome back to the channel. It's Justin Parks. I ain't did this in a long time. Sorry, man, for the people who've been following me for years. I've literally been at this for years. 2015, I started recording and making YouTube videos. Man, for those of you that don't know, I'm from Chicago, okay? But I live in Joliet. I have lupus. I'm on dialysis. And I wanted to show, matter of fact, it's kind of chilly out here. I had a treatment today. These are my dialysis cords. This is a fistula. This is my fistula. I believe it's called a fistula. I get treatments 4 times a week. Some people on dialysis get 3 times a week. The treatments are 3.5 hours in duration, 4 times a week. A lot of sitting and doing nothing. And of course, you can't go nowhere. You can't do anything. And as far as my lupus story goes, technically I was born with lupus because it's genetically passed down to me. I didn't have any symptoms before like the age of 23. I never was in the hospital. I had no history of being in the hospital or anything, or sickness or nothing. I barely got the common cold. But when I turned 23, that's when it started. Lupus kicked in. I had, I had strokes first. I had a few strokes. Thank God I didn't lose any physical ability. I didn't lose sight or language or anything. It was like a minor stroke. I think I had several of them. So I had strokes. I had lung issues. I had fluid buildup in my lungs. That was the issue. It kept just building up out of nowhere. I was under attack. Lupus was severe to me. It was scary. It's unexpected. They couldn't explain it. I had other issues too, but as I progressed, I had a heart attack. I had and all kind of procedures in and out the hospital, battles with lupus. This fitness thing, I've been in fitness way before I was even diagnosed with lupus. I love working out. I was a fat boy growing up, and I might put a picture on here. I was a fat boy growing up, and I wanted to do anything. I had a goal of doing anything to help me lose weight as an adult, in my later in life. I wanted to change that trend. All the people around me, my family were overweight, wasn't healthy, didn't know how to eat. I had made a goal of myself to start losing weight and get fit and be healthy. And when I came to like 22 years old, I accomplished that goal. Started losing weight, I was healthy, I was lifting weights, I was bodybuilding almost. And the lupus started. I started having these symptoms and these problems. My journey with lupus began right there. Yeah, it's tragic when you think back on it. I was healthy just like everybody else walking this earth. Or, well, most people. I know there's sickness out there, but I wasn't sick. That's the killer part. So it's been a battle. When you see me doing workouts, when you see me doing videos, that's me battling and trying to stay fit. And I get temptations just like everybody else. I like food. I like, trying different things. But at the end of the day, I know I got self-control. I like to practice discipline. And if you ain't got discipline, you ain't got nothing. I like practicing discipline. I like working out, pushing myself. I like beating the odds. A lot of people on dialysis, they give up, they quit, they say their life is over. And I've fallen into a dark place. That's why I stopped uploading. It's so hard. It's hard to do it right now because I still got a life. I got bills. I got responsibilities. It can be too much. I can't keep using them excuses. I gotta stay consistent, and I gotta keep uploading and just keeping myself accountable. But I've never stopped working out. I may have gained weight, I may have stopped uploading, but I never stopped working out. I've always been working out. I've been working out literally every month since I was like 15. Like maybe 2-3 weeks have passed, but I'll eventually start working out. That's how much love I got for seeing my body change. And you know, fitness and eating clean, all of that stuff. I think that stuff adds up, okay? I don't necessarily do these videos, or I don't work out to encourage people that's on dialysis, but anybody is welcome. You know, if you've gone through something, you've been having battles, this is for you. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a comment if you liked this video. If you want to see more about my dialysis and all of that stuff, let me know in the comments below. And also subscribe to my channel and check out my YouTube shorts. I do YouTube shorts. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get healthy, or you just need to exercise, I got exercises on my shorts. They short videos showing you how to get in shape, how you work out different body parts. So you don't want to miss that. If you get tired of walking, if you want to take your body to the next level, you can use these exercises and it will help you get to the next level physically. You can change your body. You can put on muscle. I've been on dialysis for like 2.5 years and I still have a nice amount of muscle. I still like looking in the mirror trying to look good. I can't get as lean as I used to be, but I'm still working. I'm trying to break law. I'm trying to break this complacency. I'm trying to break into new levels of this. I want to show that dialysis is not stopping me and it's not stopping my life. And yeah, lupus is a lifelong thing. You can't really get cured. It just don't go away. It can go in remission though. You know, everybody's lupus story is different too. I've heard that lupus messes with people's brains. Is there skin lupus? It's really severe, and it's a disease primarily diagnosed to women. For men, it's often bad. It's real bad. Unlucky me, I've got diagnosed with lupus. I'm on dialysis. It's hard to realize that sometimes. I've tried, like, there's no end in sight. There were times, like, I've been warned about my diet, okay? But I still live around people who can eat anything and whatever they want. And as I'm human, I still like food. I still like eating. And I used to eat the food, but maybe not as much as them or as bad as them, the people I've been around. But, you know, and that's why I'm here. That's why I got on dialysis. You know, if I went plant-based, and I practice plant-based eating a lot. I'm not 100% yet, but I do a lot of plant-based nutrition. And man, I have no blood pressure issues no more on dialysis. Yeah, I'm just doing what I can. You only get one life, and I'm practicing as much as I can to be healthy, making you content and dropping it and getting people in shape, getting people around the world fit. If I could do that, this lupus, this dialysis is worth it. If I got people, I change their lives. Yeah, hit me up in the comments, subscribe, like the video, and I'm coming back. It's Justin Parks.
Drop.